Okay, today what I'd like to do is I would like to create a simple web page on LiveWeave.com. It's pretty easy to do, and in my class this is Lab 1, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing I want to do is I'm not going to do any JavaScript, so I'm going to expand my window here, and I'm trying to expand it. There we go. And I'm not going to use CSS, so I'm going to get rid of this. This is the CSS window, and I just don't need that because we're going to have a simple web page. So I have plenty of room for my HTML, and then I have my live view right here. You'll notice that LiveWeave, when you open it up, it gives you like a basic page, a Hello Weaver template. And this is good to start with because it already gives you your doc type. It opens your HTML tag and closes your HTML tag. You have your head tag here and closed right there, your title and your body. All the structure that I would have my students create right away, it already gives it to you. So it's pretty nice. So I want to put in my top here, my title. I want to type in Lab 1, Page 1. Okay, and that's for my students. So that will be your title. I also like my students to comment out in the head just their class information. So I always have them put their name in there. And I will usually like to have them put in like the date. So, and I also like to have them put in, again, the lab. Page 1, okay, and that's commented out. So the green means that it's commented out. You will not see it, okay? And you can see that they put this right here. You can delete that, but if you don't want to, you can just leave it there. Okay, so that's in my head. I'm good to go there. Now what I want to do is I want to start coding this. And I don't need this because that was from the template, so I don't need that. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to create some level headings, and we call these H1 through H6. So I'm going to do that first. So we're going to type in, I call it opening caret, closing caret, and then look what happens. It creates the beginning. I created the beginning tag. It created the ending tag. So level heading 1, that's what I wanted to do. Okay, but look right here. I put H, but I didn't put H1. H1. Okay, got to do that. That's important. And you see it shows up over here. Okay, so what I want to do next is type in H2. Oops, I'm gonna return on that. There we go. H2, and I close that, and I want to type in level heading 2. I think I'll put a space in there. Looks better. Okay, so I have level heading 2. Now what I could do is I could just copy and paste this and keep doing it like this. And I don't know which is quicker. You can decide for yourself. But whatever you want to do is, I'm sure it'd be fine. So there are 6 level headings. Got one more. Oops, didn't want to do that. And return. Okay. Okay. So I've got that done, and you can see over in my preview window, it looks good. That's what I wanted. Now in my original, I wanted a horizontal rule, so I'm going to put that in there, and I'm open caret, HR, and then close the caret. Now look what happened here. It gave me this slash because this is one of those tags that opens and closes in the same tag. You notice here that in the H's, H6, we have an opening tag and a closing tag. You'll notice with the body here, the opening body tag, the closing body tag, the opening HTML tag, the closing HTML tag. You always have it opening and closing, except for a few. And one of those is a horizontal rule. Okay, so now I have two pretty much sentences I have to get here. And what I want to do is I can copy any text I want for this. If I just want to copy a little bit of text, I can do that. So let me go back here to my page, and I included for my students this text, but you could copy this from anything. But I just included it, for my students to look at. Okay, so here we go. We got to put that in there. So we're going to start with a P tag for a paragraph. I'm just going to paste that right in there. Now you'll notice I got one big old paragraph, so I really don't want that. I'm going to end my paragraph like right here. And then I'm just going to reduce the size of this. I don't need, to make it look more like my example. I'll just cut it back a little bit. Okay, that's closer to what my example looks like. So it really has one sentence here. Maybe I could just get one sentence. So I'm just going to delete that. Okay, so that's closer to my example. So now that I'm done with this page, I might want to save it. If I save it here, it'll save it up to the cloud. And if I click on that, it's saving it. But I think I need to log in. So once you've gotten done with that, what I want you to do is I want you to do this one on your own here. And again, you don't have to have the same text, but I have it for my students already. You can just copy and paste it. We have an H1, a horizontal rule. It looks like a H2, and some H3s and some paragraphs. And it's pretty easy if you've already done what I showed you how to do. Okay, very simple to do. And then, again, when you want to start a new one, make sure that you save it up to the cloud. If you need to download it, you click on this. And then if you go back here to load basic template, that's what happens, is it loaded the basic template. So that's it for Lab 1 in this very simple LiveWeave HTML lesson. So I will see you again for Lab 2.